Is there any extra emotion facing your former team?
Nah, not really. I don't really, I don't get into all that. I just try to go out there and play a good game, regardless of who I'm playing. Trying to go out there and be productive and be the player that I know I am. So it'd be fun just to be back in the city though, and get to see a lot of old faces and familiar faces. But it should be fun though. This is my first time playing them since I've been gone, so I'm gonna definitely be juiced up. But it's all out of good, good intention and just looking to have a good game.
Actually, does it all feel like a must-win?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's a must-win. I think we put ourselves kind of in a sticky situation, but it is what it is. Things happen. Obviously, everything don't go always as planned that you want it to go sometimes, but you got to make do with the circumstances that you have and the type of environment that it is. So that's just what it is.
I know you pride yourself on your own play, but also impacting those around you.
Yeah.
How now do you help raise the votes?
Just continuing to hold everybody accountable, hold myself accountable, being locked in on the details at every second, every moment that I can, and then making sure on game day we have that energy that we need to have, and just continuing to emphasize that, continuing to be vocal about that. As much as I can to, the DBs in the back end, to the defense as a unit, and even on the other side, just making sure that I'm always being the leader that I know I am, and communicating with the guys, letting them know kind of the situation that we're in, but also, letting them know like it ain't no need to panic, but we do got a sense of urgency that we need to have, at this point.
So you're comfortable crossing over beyond just defensive lines?
For sure, yeah. That's what I'm a leader for. Like, it's not just to control or say anything just to my side, the defensive side of the ball. It's to speak to everybody, whether that's offense, whether you play offense, whether you play defense, whether you play special teams. So my job is not just to be a leader on the defensive side, but be a leader of this team, and that's what I'm going to continue to do.
How strange/difficult has the last month and a half been, facing a lot of uncertainty with quarterbacks or new quarterbacks that haven't played with the team? You got Jameis this week. You had Flacco with the Bengals. You had Brissett with the Cardinals. You didn't know if Bryce Young was healthy enough. How weird and challenging has that all been?
It's the league. People go down, and sometimes you face different people, but you got to be locked in regardless of who's playing. That's just kind of as simple as I could put it. Like, it don't matter if it's the starter, if it's not the starter. Our whole objective is to go out there and dominate and have a good game. So that's my mindset to it. I don't really get frustrated about who's playing. Sometimes I'll be happy if it ain't the starting guy, that's more ops. That means it's more ops for us to go out there and eat. So, but obviously in this case, you got a guy that's played a lot of football in this league, a really good quarterback, and he can make plays. If we give him them looks, he gonna make them plays. So we got to be locked in regardless of who it is out there.
But Jameis must look at some ops though. What do you mean? He threw 31 here.
No, he'll give ops for sure. But at the same time, he can make plays as well. So I can't just sit up here and say that, he just going to go out there and throw 10 picks, because he's not. He going to go out there and play a good game. He's a good quarterback. So he's seen a lot of defenses. He's seen a lot of coverages. And he's made a lot of plays in this league. So, all you can do is really respect it and, go out there with the mindset of knowing that, he's a quarterback that can win games. So we have to understand that. We can't just go out there thinking that the game is just going to be given to us, because it's not. So we got to go out there and earn it.
After a game like Monday, do you stay up all night? Can you not sleep? Do you think about the little things here, there? Because, you guys, not that it's going to always go your way, but 4 plays are different. You're undefeated. By the same token, you could lose games that you end up winning. Do you sit at night and think about that after each game, or does that keep you up?
I think regardless of win or loss, for me, I can't really sleep after games anyway. So regardless of win or loss, because I'm always thinking about what I could have done better, or what we could have done better as a team. And sometimes it'd be plays that I wish I could get back, win or loss, whether I played good or bad. So regardless, I think I don't really sleep much after the game anyway until the next day.
Actually, I'm not trying to get Halfley out of here by asking this, but he's already been mentioned for the Giants head coaching job.
No.
I know. But my question is, from what you've learned about him, playing for him for as long as you have, do you see that at some point in his future?
For sure. he's a really good coach. He's a player's coach, and I think he's done a great job of just continuing to just build his resume. And I'm sure when that time comes for him, I know he gonna make the right decision. And I'm off, like, whenever that is for him, like, I'm for it. Like, I root for Half. So, but I definitely think he's a really good coach, really good guy, and I think he'll be a great coach for that position, because it's not an easy thing to do. But I think he would do a good job at it.
Next, what did your time with the Giants do for you as a player and help to be who you are today?
Man, it taught me a lot. It taught me patience. It taught me just resiliency. Just a lot of different lessons that I learned throughout the time of being there. Helped me and helped me build into kind of the player I am today. And it wasn't always easy. Obviously, there was a lot of ups and downs, a lot of hard, difficult times, and I went through life-changing moments while I was in New York. So those are times I definitely won't ever forget. But it molded me into who I am today, and I'm grateful for that time that I spent there.
When you're thinking about jersey swapping with on Sunday?
Yeah, probably Dexter. That's my dog. So we were just talking about it yesterday on the game. We get on the game pretty much all the time. So it'd probably be Dex.
What game?
2K. That's all we play. Yeah. 2K Kings, man. That dynamic duo.
When you lose games, sometimes it's easy to point fingers across offense, defense, and vice versa. The comments from Micah and just others the other day, why is it that this team still believes in each other and the fact that complementary football can come? Why do you stay tight after things like that?
We don't go through OTAs, and we don't do all the running and all the lifting and just everything that we do inside the building and even outside the building. Like, we don't do all that stuff for no reason. We do that to build with each other. We do that so when we do have hard moments that we face and the adversities that we face, we're able to, come closer. So I just think that we've built a great relationship just throughout each man in this locker room. We've built a great relationship with each other to know that, even through tough times, and knowing that the season will never be easy, this league is not easy, that we can stick together and overcome any obstacle that we may be faced with. So that's just kind of our mindset. And, really, if you think about it, it ain't nothing we can do anyway. Like, we can't grow apart. Like, we still got a whole season to play. It's a long season. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? We still got a good-ass team. We got a championship-level team. So it's like, why would you even want to grow it? Like, these times is really when you should, come together even more. Because I think in the long run, when we start getting into the playoffs and all that extra stuff, like, that's going to help us out in the long run. I know it may not be seen now, but, as the time goes on, I think it'll show.
What gives you the most confidence the offense can break out and that this is just a run?
The players that they have, the coaches calling the plays, and the coaches that they have even on the offensive side. I have confidence in them. I think we all do have. Everybody in this locker room has confidence in the offensive side. So we're just waiting for that moment, and we're going to keep doing our part too, because we got to do our part. So we're going to do our part, and, it's going to come together. We're going to be all right.